Hi everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 3 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat. Victoria is here reading up on her herbalism because she currently doesn't have the ingredients that she needs to actually make a remedy, but I wanted her to get the skill up some so she could properly identify what she has found so far, because maybe one of these, well, we're currently on max, but maybe one of these berries that she has actually is elderberry or noxious elderberry, which is the ingredients that she needs to be able to make remedies, because if I remember correctly, this one is basil and noxious elderberry, and this one is elderberry and firefly. So yeah, I was hoping that she could get this up a little bit. It might help her some with identifying plants. So yeah, she's just reading a book on that. And what I wanted to do in this part is have Max and Victoria go on a nice romantic date at the National Forest because, sometimes they want to just get away from their kids, and plus Cliff is old enough to watch the twins for them. So I thought it'd be really nice and romantic to have them bring a tent and a cooler and have them buy a tarp to bring as well and spend the night there. I just think that'd be really fun to do, but up until the evening when I will have them do that, I'll just have them work on their skills and aspirations and such. So I'll let her read that a little bit longer. And I was looking at Max's inventory, so he has all these frogs in here, so I just wanted to put them out in some places in the cabin so they can all look at what he's found. I wonder, oh cool, we can put one up there, so I'll just put these frogs all over the place so they can look at them, so I'll put a couple there. And I did notice that he had this fossil rock, so one of the things that he needs to find for his aspiration is fossils, so he needs to find 3 of those. Oh no, I did not mean for you to place that in the world. But we can extract this, and that will be one of the fossils that he needs. Alright, so he found an enormous trilobite. And how much is that worth? Okay, so that's worth only 40 simoleons. And then he does have this mysterious time capsule, which I'm pretty sure is one of those My Sims dolls. Yes, it is, DJ Candy. So let's put DJ Candy. Where can we put DJ Candy? Let's just stick him right there on the coffee table. And it looks like Victoria stopped reading. I kind of want you to continue with that. So where did she put that book? I think she must have put it back in here. Yes, she did. Alright, so you just continue reading that for a little bit longer, and then how's Cliff's mood? Oh, he's just uncomfortable from terrible food. Well, I'm gonna have him go over to the fishing site right here and do a little bit of fishing. Okay, cool, so now you can fish with bait. Let's have him use a minnow. Oh, that was foul freshness. Oh, should he be putting those in the fridge? Ew, whoops. Okay, so I guess I should be having him. I haven't really messed with the whole fishing thing much in this game, so I'm guessing that I should really be putting the fish in the fridge. Well, we'll just have him fish with that minnow, and then I will put the rest of those fish into the fridge here. I mean, they're already foul, so I might just want to throw them away. But, I guess we can just... Is that how that works? Okay, so I guess you can't put them in the fridge. For some reason I thought that's what you could do, but I guess you can just mount them or put them in a fishbowl, and that's what you're supposed to do with them, not let them die in your inventory, which I'm guessing is what happened with him. But he's going to go over here and fish and get some new fish because, yeah, he needs to fish for 10 total hours, mount or bowl 5 fish, and achieve level 4 fishing skill. So we'll have him fish for a little bit, and then if we have time before it is time for Max and Victoria to go on their little date, I will have him mount some of the fish that he finds, and it looks like he just found a strawberry. Not sure why a strawberry is floating down the river. When I was editing part 2, I noticed that there was this little garden over near the ranger station, so I just wanted to see what was in it. I don't know how I completely missed that oh, the bear is scaring the ranger. But I don't know how I completely missed that this was here. I guess because whenever I was going past it, I was just talking and wasn't really paying attention. But I just wanted to see what was here in case there was any elderberries or anything else we need for herbalism. So it looks like here we have a carrot plant. Here is another carrot plant. Yeah, that was carrot. And this is a potato plant. And this is an onion plant. So nothing that's really helpful for herbalism. But I could still have Victoria if she's still, well, she's still reading, so I don't want to have her stop doing that. But what did burnt arm? How did you? Oh, he burns arm from the campfire. Okay, well, we'll have him go over here and harvest all these plants. You know, it's nice to have some extra vegetables on hand, I guess, even though it's not really useful for herbalism or anything like that. So we'll have him go over there and get that. And then he is still fishing away. So now he's got 4 out of 10 hours of fishing done. And it looks like he caught another fish. And what is this? Cliff ran out of minnow. Well, I think since he ran out of bait, I'll just have him stop and then mount some of the fish that he's caught. So let's have him go ahead and I guess we'll just have him come back here and do that. He does need to use the bathroom. So I will have him go ahead and do that, and then afterwards mount some fish. And then while he's over here, I will have him go to the ranger station and get a campfire as well as a... What are you going to do? Do sit-ups. Well, I'll have him go over here and get a campfire and a tent, because I was thinking that that'd be really nice for him and Victoria's romantic night at the park. It appears as though they don't sell tarps, but I could get them a couple of cheap lawn chairs. So let's see, what is the cheapest of the adult campfire chairs? I mean, I guess they could still use the kids ones, but I want them to have more adult ones. So we will get 2 of these for them. And then before they head off on the romantic date, like I said, I wanted to have Cliff mount some fish. So you can have him, let's get the fresh fish that he just caught, so we'll have him mount that. And is that it? That's pretty easy. Okay. So let's see where we can hang that. We'll just hang it up right there, and then we can have him mount this as well. And then mount this. And then mount this. And then this one right here. So then that should be it. So it looks like he got that little bit taken care of, and then I will worry about hanging these up a little bit later. But at least we've got one of the little things to do for the milestone ticked off. But I do think that is now time to have them go off on their little date, so I'm just going to check on their mood first, see how it is. So it looks like she's all good, and so is he. And then the next day, while they are at the park, still at the park the following morning, I can have them look around some for some other little collectibles, and have her fish a bit too, because that's the last thing that she needs to do for this milestone. But I'm going to have them go out on that date now, so actually let's just have her, since he's right here, let's just have her go over and ask him out on a date. Where is he, actually? Oh, he's still out here cloud gazing. Okay, go back to the lodge. And then we will have him... We will have him flirt with her. And then after that, he can ask her out on a date, and then they can head off to the national park for a nice romantic night together. These 2 have arrived here at the Granite Falls Forest for their romantic date. I was going to set the tent and campsite and all of that stuff up next to the waterfall, but I messed around with that a bit, and I found that there's a little bit of glitchiness as far as interactions with the tent go when you don't set it up on an active lot. So, also, you couldn't place it how you wanted, so, you know, things kind of got arranged in a weird way. So, I'm just going to set everything up on the actual active lot part, but I'll still have them head over to the waterfall area. But yeah, I'm just going to set everything up. I believe this is still the lot, so I think this is as well. So I'll have Max come over here and set up the tent and everything over here so that everything works out properly. Okay, so let's have him put this in the world. There we go. So yeah, since it's actually on the lot, I can place it how I wanted. Although I can't really rotate it with the with holding down Alt, so I'll just place it like this, and then place the cooler as well, and then place a couple of these chairs. So let's move the cooler over, let's move it right here. And then just set up the chairs right in front of it. Like so. But they're not sitting and talking. Okay, and then set up this chair, and then after that I'll have them get on with the actual date activities. So now they've got their little campsite all set up. There we go. So where did she go? Okay, so she's just sitting over here. So we will have him go over here, and let's have him flirt with her for a little bit. So we'll have him just plain old flirt and embrace her, and then after that I can have them head over by the waterfall and continue the date over in that area, since it's a lot more romantic to stand in front of the waterfall. Like I said, I just couldn't set up all the objects in front of it because they just kind of get placed where they're placed, and you can't move them, so they just get, because I actually like recorded the date, but I set up everything by the waterfall, and it just got set up in weird spots, and then every time I'd have them interact with the tent, it would just kind of mess up. Like when I had them try to woohoo in it, so yeah, it just didn't really work out that well. It was sort of a mess. But you need to stop that and go to the bathroom, and after that I will have them head over to the waterfall together. So we'll have her... See, this wasn't coming up before, like, it just wasn't working right, but now it is, now that's actually on an active lot. But as soon as she's done with her bathroom business, I will have her go over and give him a kiss. So where is he headed? Oh, right there. Alright, so let's have them go over to the waterfall together. So we'll just have them stand over here in front of the nice romantic waterfall. Like, just look how beautiful that is. Alright, so now that they're over here, we're gonna have him give her a massage. So let's see, offer massage, there we go. And I'm sure we can have this be a gold medal day. It's pretty easy to get gold medal days, especially when the people are already married and all. Oh, she's going for the passionate. Actually, I gotta get a picture of this, like, right in front of the waterfall. That is a perfect scene. There we go. I think that is a pretty good picture. And then we will have her joke a bit. So let's have her tell a joke about aliens and joke about politicians, and then she could joke about old times. Tell a joke about something that happened years ago on one of their adventures. Because these two have had a pretty exciting relationship. I mean, their whole relationship has been going around traveling and documenting nature and all of that stuff. So they got a lot of really interesting history together. But let's talk about the best bait. That's definitely something they have in common. They both love fishing. And then describe a new idea, and then looks like we also gotta have some deep conversations. So we can have a couple of those. And then I do want to have him move in the tent, because I haven't tried that yet, so I want to give that a go. And I think he's describing a new idea to her right now. They're both just very enthusiastic. So I think they're having that deep conversation right now. Let's see, what does she want to do? Or he, I want to he, oops. He wants to play an instrument. She wants to tell a joke, catch a fish, and be funny with Lane. Oh, I think Lane was the hermit. And what's she gonna do now? Oh, she's gonna flirt with him. So it looks like they got all the goals accomplished, so they've already got a gold medal date and everything. So we'll have her tell a joke. Let's have her tell a joke about politicians. And they are getting a bit hungry, so I think I'm going to have them head back over to their little campsite because they've got a cooler. Actually, there was a campfire, so I could have them head over to the campfire and roast some hot dogs or something like that. That would probably be a lot more filling than eating granola or whatever comes out of the cooler. So we will have her like this, and then they could just cook some hot dogs together, talk for a little bit. I think that'd be pretty nice. And we'll have him come over here as well. And then now that she has that lit, we'll have her roast, roasted fish. So we'll have her roast one of the fish that she has in her inventory. That's definitely a good way to use it. And it looks like she's got some salmon, so maybe that's what she's roasting. You know, let's have her give this salmon to Max, because I don't think that's what he's, I don't think that's what she's roasting, so we will, we will have him roast the salmon that she just gave him. So that sounds like a pretty good meal. And are you done with that already? Ooh, looks like they got a gold medal date, of course. Did you already roast that fish? Where's the fish? I guess it's currently cooking, because I see this down here. I don't know if they just kind of dropped it in there or what. Oh, it's like glitching and not showing. Okay, that's what's going on. But I guess she is still cooking the fish. It's just kind of No fish. Don't worry, your fish will be done soon. Okay, so it looks like he got his fish, and then she's still working on her invisible fish. But let's have her... There we go. I was worried that it had vanished and she wasn't going to get her food. But while they're eating, we'll have her flirt with him. And then before they go to bed, we will have them woohoo in the tent. But we'll have them flirt a little bit to get them into a flirtatious mood. Well, he already is, but she isn't. And then below a kiss. Oh, apparently he doesn't like the fish. Oh, was that fish foul? It was in her inventory for a while, so it might have been foul. But let's see, what do we do? We will have her... You know, we didn't do the flirtatious joke, so we'll have her make a flirtatious joke. Yeah, apparently... apparently this isn't very good fried or roasted fish. But that was pretty good that they're able to use the fish that she caught in this way. So this is going a lot better than the first time I recorded their date. Figuring out the whole tent situation definitely helped with that a lot, but it looks like he is done. So hopefully she finishes with that first, but we'll have him... Let's have him add a log. The fire's sort of dying, although they are probably going to put it out soon. And there we go, he's flirty. So what does play do? Okay, you know what, instead we'll have him just go to the bathroom while he's waiting for her to finish her food. And it looks like she did finish right in time. So hopefully he finishes with that soon, and then I will have them woohoo in the tent. Well, he's done with the bathroom, so let's have him get back over here and be flirty. Or, you know, we'll just go right for it and do the woohoo and tent interaction because they're both rather tired, so might as well just cut to the chase and get right to it. So hopefully he gets over here soon. Oh, there he is. Alright, so it looks like they're both gonna do this. So, let's see. I haven't done the woohoo in 10 yet, but I'm sure most of you have probably seen it already. I mean, I saw it in videos, but I haven't actually tried it myself. So, they're not being discreet about that at all. I mean, anyone who looks at this tent knows what's going on. Well, this is exciting. So I'll just speed through that a bit. Okay, so they did that, but they are super tired, so I'm going to have them finally sleep. Yep, looks like he's already on that, so you just go right in there and sleep. I'm pretty sure all the kids' moods are pretty good, so I'm gonna have the kids just come over here. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring all the kids here because the parents are gonna be sleeping for a little bit, so we might as well focus on the kids while they are resting and focus on their aspirations and all of that stuff, so it looks like they are here. So, well, once he goes to the bathroom, I'm gonna have Cliff go over and fish so that he can continue working towards his goals and all of that jazz. So we'll let him go to the bathroom and then come over here and fish. So it looks like the strawberry is the only bait he has, so, I guess we'll try having him fish with a strawberry. I don't know, maybe strawberries are decent bait? Probably not, but maybe. And then, as for, what are you doing? Apparently it's not going well, but, as for them, she just needs to play on a jungle gym while playful. There's not a jungle gym here, but I can just go into build mode really quick and add one. And then she needs to achieve level 5 social skill and make a best friend forever. So we can have these two just talk a little bit and maybe become BFFs. You know, I definitely think it would be good for the sisters to become best friends. So we'll just have them talk for a little bit while Cliff focuses on his... I don't know why I keep saying they have school starting, but then, you know, they don't actually go anywhere. Why are you yelling at them? You're and why is she a young adult with gray hair? It's kind of weird. Oh, now Meadow's angry. Why did you make her angry? Okay, we're gonna tell her to go away because she's just being mean to these kids. Like, they're just minding their own business. They're not even doing anything bad. So, yeah, you need to go away. Just go away. There you go. Be on your way. Oh no, don't denounce your friendship. But we'll just, oh, whoops, I just clicked on talk about school twice. Oh, cool, looks like he reached level 4 of the fishing skill, which I think was another bit of the milestone. So we should easily have him be able to get the amount of fishing in that he needs to get in. And then we'll just have her tell a goofy story and make a silly face. So it's gonna take a little bit to get their relationship up to where they can become best friends forever. And I don't know what happened. That just made their sometimes when I'm like clicking on interactions, I click on the completely wrong thing. Like in my base game Sims 4 Let's Play, I just clicked on flirt ones without even thinking about it. And then I was puzzled as to why my sim was flirting with a sim I didn't want them to flirt with. Okay, apparently Brooke doesn't like whatever conversation they're having. I think they don't like it when you try and talk about school. But we'll have Brooke try to calm Meadow down since Meadow is still quite angry. And then we'll have her talk about toys. That's always a good conversation subject. And then enthuse about candy. So it looks like there's sort of a... Oh, she told a bad joke, or Meadow told one. Oh, Cliff ran off Strawberry, but he did catch, what was that he caught? He caught a yellow perch. Alright. So I'll have to remember this time to have him do something right away with the fish. Maybe if he gets hungry, I'll have him roast it. Since that seems like a pretty good way to use fish. Because like I said, I gave him the foodie trait because he enjoys catching fish and then cooking with them. So we'll definitely have to have him roast the fish that he just caught once he gets hungry. So it's gonna take a little bit for these guys to get their relationship up enough. You know, let's tell jokes so that we can get Meadow into a playful mood and then we can get a jungle gym and have her play on it. So let's tell a goofy story and tell a gross joke. Oh wait, no, Brooke is probably not gonna like that because Brooke hates anything gross. So yeah, these two they don't completely get along all the time just because they've got such different interests. Like, she looks completely bored with whatever Meadow's talking about. Like, she just is not... I think she told her the gross joke. Yeah, so, let's see if we can get her to be playful. There we go, she's playful. So, I'm going to go ahead and get a jungle gym now. So let's see if we can fit one. We should be able to fit one somewhere on this lock because it's pretty big. It might kind of not fit in so well, but we'll be able to fit it. So, I think I'm going to go with the pirate ship. Oh, there's plenty of room for this, so where can we put you? That doesn't look completely strange. Maybe over here. There we go. There we go. We've got a jungle gym. So we will have Meadow go over here and play. Oh, let's have him play as pirate together. That sounds good. So we'll just exit out of this, and then that should... Okay, so we're going to play together. Okay, apparently that canceled out of that. But we'll have them play together, and that should help with their relationship some. So once I make sure that they get over here and start playing and all that stuff, I'll go back to Cliff. And actually, let's see how... Okay, so they're still sleeping. It looks like it's taking a little bit for their energy. Why aren't you sleeping in the tent? Okay, you need to go back and sleep in the tent. So yeah, it's taking them a little bit to get their rest up. So it looks like these two are over here at the jungle gym now. So let's head back over to Cliff and see how the whole fishing thing is going. Okay, so it looks like he just has to fish for a few more hours and then his aspiration is taken care of. And how many fish does he have again? Oh cool, so he's caught some more fish. So I'm going to have him stop that and then fish with one of the fish as bait. So that he can hopefully catch a little bit more. So I guess a trout's some good bait. I don't really know what's good bait and what isn't. So we'll have him fish for fish with a bait. Or fish for fish with fish. And then he's starting to get a little bit hungry, so you know, we're gonna have him stop that and head over to the campfire. Where's the campfire? Okay, here it is. So we're gonna have Cliff go over here and light this and then roast one of the fish that he just caught over it. And how's their hunger? So they're getting a little bit hungry. So I might have him give one of the fish that he caught to his sister so they can cook up some fish as well. So there we go, we'll have him do that. Yeah, so I'm going to go back over and check on Meadow and Brooke, because, yeah, these two are still sleeping. They're going to be sleeping most of the day since I sent them to bed rather late, and I guess she got a bowl of cereal out of the cooler. Because, yeah, they can get cereal, so I guess that's what she did. She just went in there and got some food, and it looks like Brooke is still playing on the pirate ship. And so now she just has to reach level 5 motor skill and practice typing 3 times, which is going to be rather difficult because they don't have a computer. But I don't know, maybe I can get one for their cabin so that she can practice that. Because the parents have tablets, but I don't think... Oh, who's calling? She's kind of sleeping right now. I'll have her talk to him later because I do want her to just get fully rested up. I don't really want to wake her up right yet. But it does look like Meadow is headed back over to the pirate ship to play some more. So I'll have her talk with her sister some so that they can get their relationship up a little bit. So we'll have her monkey around and talk about toys and what is... Oh right, he was just cooking fish. And then we'll have her join the pirate adventure as well. So heading back over to Cliff, I wonder if there are any other teens around. Because I really want him to find some teens to bond with. But I haven't really... I saw that one in the last part, but I haven't seen any others since. So once he finishes with that, I'll see if there's some people that we can have him meet. I didn't find any teens, but I did find this other fishing spot right here that has some people at it. So I could have him go over here and go fishing again and talk to these people. Even though they're not teens, you know, you can still make some new friends that are adults and bond with fellow fishermen. So we'll have him get on over there, and I think they can talk while fishing. Hopefully they can. So we'll see if he can do that, and let's have him... Okay, so it looks like he can't fish and talk to other people, which is unfortunate. Like, you'd think they'd be able to fish while they talk. I know I usually play through 2 full days, but I think I'm gonna just end this part sometime soon, because I did sort of play through the night with Max and Victoria's date. So as soon as because I just want to see him accomplish this, like get to the 10 hours of fishing, and then once Cliff does that, I will probably be ending this part. But I'm just going to pick up at the same spot in the next part with Victoria and Max being awake, and then just have them go around and do some more collecting. But I did want to focus on the kids for a little bit, because I feel like I've sort of been neglecting the 3 of them, particularly Meadow and Brooke, because I haven't really done a whole lot on focusing on their aspirations and all that. So, it looks like she is doing some horseshoes, which does help with her fishing. Or not, oh, why did I say fishing? I've been talking about fishing too much, but, helps with her aspirations, but we're gonna have her, okay, so she's eating some cereal right now. So, we'll leave her alone for the time being, but let's see if he did, okay, so he did reach the next milestone, so he just has to catch 5 fish using bait, make 6 great catches, and achieve level 6 fishing skill. So now that that's accomplished, I'm going to go ahead and end this part here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!